This is it.
Why the hell would you do something like this?
Yes.
Jumpy.
You did this just so you could go through the same door as June. That's it?
Hey, now, don't go throwing around those accusations now. Hey, don't do that. I would never.
So,
Why? I just want to go home.
we're gonna be fine. It's gonna be all right, June. It's going to be okay, Connie. I'll be here with you, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Do you feel better?
Yes, but I'd like to stay here for a little while at least. Jumpy's body is so warm.
Aww. Boop.
We better get to it.
Oh, hi, Marks. Thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Seek a way out. Fabled Eagle, thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. All right, so we got to find our way out of here. LLR. Those letters written in blood. LLR. Do you think it might be some sort of dying message from Snake? No, it's impossible. You saw the body. If you aren't doing anything after something like that happens to you, then this, the way this blood dries tells you it's really old. Whoever's blood it is, it ain't Snake's. Then you're saying this blood was put here a long time ago? Yeah. A wooden box. There's something in there. Luminol. What's this? What the hell is this thing? Some kind of spray bottle? There's something written on it. Lumen. I can't read anything else. The label's all faded. Let me see. You just grabbed it from him. That wasn't very nice. Oh, this is luminol. You know, forensics guys use it at crime scenes. That stuff glows blue when you spray it on blood. Even if the blood's been wiped off, it'll still glow. It's toilet paper with some kind of red symbols on it. Alright. You wrap a piece of paper around a stick and then write several sentences on it that the whole paper is filled up. You then unwrap the paper and you can tell what the original message is, right? Okay. Well, let's use that on. Let's use the luminol on the blood here. You don't really think we're supposed to use the luminol here, do you? Yeah, it does seem kind of weird to use it here, but maybe I should try it just in case. I sprayed the luminol on the wall. What's next? I need to turn off the lights, right? Why we turn off the lights? What's in here? There's a piece of paper tied to this pipe with a wire. Notice, drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. It looks like the flow of the water can be controlled with these handles. We can't put any water through the pipe on the right, though. If we do that, it'll start overflowing from the drain. There are size handles for adjusting the valves. Looks like each handle has 3 positions, left, center, and right. Easy. Got it. Not really. I have no idea what I'm doing there. There's nothing in the toilet. If there was, that'd be gross. There might be something in the tank, you know? Let me open that shit up. Oh. Red key card. Okay. Thanks where the red card was. Nothing here now. All right. I'm sorry I hit you, chat. LLR maybe means left, left, right. Probably. What do you think this is? It looks like tar. It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. I doubt just pouring some water on it's gonna help much either. What about hot water? Hot water? If we had some really hot, like boiling water, then maybe we could wash it off. Water tank for the toilet. Figured anybody else is clever too, huh? I know peace, but what's OC? OC is organized crime, not original character. Don't confuse the two. What is that, some kind of police slang? Huh? Probably. What'd I say? Why is he looking all sad now? That's not really important now, guys. Let's just check this thing out, alright? Alright, we got a screwdriver. Don't know what we're gonna do with the screwdriver, but we have it. I already checked all 3 toilets, you know. Nothing unusual there. Okay.
Hey, Junpei. You know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
This thermometer is Celsius, though, so why are we talking about Fahrenheit?
Like what?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna. Or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I got it! Huh? What's up?
Nothing. Forget about it.
What was that all about?
I got a thermometer! Yay! I don't know what to do with it. Huh? It looks like there's something down there on that grate. I think it's a card. Yeah, it's a blue card. I can't reach it though. It's too deep. Deeper. If I can get this hot water on the thermometer, then maybe. All right, thermometer. Let's get this party started. Yep, looks like that's doing the trick. There goes the gauge. And now it's at the open mark. It opened. What's this? It looks like there's a piece of paper in here. 957 plus. Yeah, sure. Okay. What is plus? Nothing happens when I press these buttons. Well, it looks like the power's on. I was wondering what's the deal with those things that say lock up there. I think we have to do something else before it'll let us enter a password. Oh, we need the red and blue card. Right. That's where we came in. I guess it's not locked, but there ain't any point. Luminol glows when reacts with blood. Of course, you can't see the glow if it's too bright. Alright, well then, do we need to turn the lights off? The light bulbs provide light for this room. Where's the switch at? Oh, there's the switch. Alright, so it's left, left, right, left, right, left. Left, left, right, left, right, left. Right? Left. Wait. 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 There we go. Well, I did what it said on the wall. I wonder if it actually did anything. Hey, this drain's acting up. What the hell did you do? I just messed with the valves a little. Nothing big. Jumpy, the cart is floating. It looks like the water floated the cart up out of the drain. Blue cart's floating in the water. The blue key, right? Okay. Okay. All right. Nothing happens when I press any of the buttons. I need to disable the locks first. Lock, huh? There's a blue light next to it, but it's off. Okay, the blue light just came on. Huh? Blue light was on, but it's off now. And the red light's on instead. I guess we have to swipe the red card first and then the blue card. Great job, Jumpy. Both the lights are on now. Now you just need to put in the password. Which is... Both the lights are on, so you should be able to enter the password now. What's with the E and C keys? E means enter, C means clear, I think. So to put in the password, hit E. Alright, so... 957. What the fuck is plus? 0? Nope. This is the digital root of all these. Alright, so 957 equals 14, 21, 3. Nope. Fuck. No, we're missing something here. I get it. These letters are in the position of the water valves. What do I do with the toilet paper? If we wrap the toilet paper around a stick or something, maybe. Oh, hey. A bucket.
The rabbit hutch.
Huh?
Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean.
How did I remind you of something like that?
Jumpy and the broom. You're always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
I was.
Don't you remember? You mean, you don't remember that summer either?
Fuck.
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that? It was terrible.
They were in 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her into the rabbit hutch. The first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with dead bodies of the rabbits. Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. you held my hand, and you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm gonna catch the person who did this."
Who kills a fucking rabbit?
After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were gonna catch the killer together.
June smiled, and then the flush of life returned to her
Then we
cheeks.
decided that we'd ambush them.
Yeah, I remember.
The school also kept rosters and roost rosters. Crocodile doll! And guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky, and June's, Akane, and Kuroshiki's face. That night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he
The
lived.
murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
He'd felt the same way, but it was good
Although, you know,
to hear her
if
say.
you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
She looked at him, confused.
Come on, we were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried. Because you were... Because you were there with me.
She blushed furiously.
Well, you know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the subject.
I was the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know?
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were gonna make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't gonna tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Shit, wrong.
Yeah, it is.
He nodded quickly, much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very
Really?
important.
Of course.
That hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbit so that he could be near June. But it had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he felt back then. It would be embarrassing. He took a quick breath to clear his head and tossed the broom up, then snatched it out of the air.
We don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know? We've got to figure out a way out of this room. Otherwise...
Yes. I'm gonna look over there.
June nodded curtly and then turned
I
and
should
walked
get back
away.
to it myself. Ah! That's right. The pool of blood.
Junpei turned around and looked at the room, at Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing? Well, maybe it was because we're in this mess.
Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead before him.
I have to survive, no matter the cost. I need to make sure she gets out too.
As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. Alright. What if we wrap the toilet paper around the broom? Oh, you wrapped the toilet paper around the broom, huh? Looks like the symbols line up perfectly. It says 634. Okay. Maybe I can use the shower to fill the bucket with hot water? Hey, Seven, can you turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the bucket under the head. Okay, yeah, sure thing. All right. Not that one. There's something like tar inside the bottle. If I flush the hot water from the bucket, that should clean it up. Yes. Alright, so just pour the hot water in this tank. Looks like you filled it. Now you should be able to flush it, right? There's probably a handle on the tank where you can pull it. Think so? Seriously. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's flush the hot water. $185 equals. So 157 plus 634. What? Let's see. 185 plus 63. Fuck. 185 plus 34 plus 957. 1776. That's totally not the answer, but we'll see. Hey, never mind, it is. We got it. Easy.